So my first question to you, like plain and simple, like what does hip hop mean to you?
Hip hop to me means a lot. People ask me that question a lot. To me, it's really more of a culture. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's one of those cultures that just is different from everybody else's. I feel like we're able to be our own kind. So when I think of hip hop, I just think of unity. I think of one. I think of us. You know what I'm saying?
Before you were independent and now you're signed to 1501 Certified Entertainment. How does it feel to officially be signed?
It's unexplainable to be honest. I love it though. It's cool. It's everything that I thought it would be. So I mean, I really can't say anything other than, me just being grateful. So that's the best way for me to answer that.
Are there any like major differences from being independent to being signed or it's like
Yeah. When you just by yourself, everything is out of your own pocket. You have to do everything out, figure everything out, book everything. But now having a team, they just do everything for me. So I don't really have to sit down and wonder, okay, well, how to do this, how to do that.
so what made you choose this label specifically?
It just felt like the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
I go off of vibes. I'm a vibe person. So I just went off, how I felt, and I felt like that was the right thing to do. I mean, it wasn't the first offer,
Mm-hmm.
so it was really like the fourth. So by that time, I was like, okay, I think this is the one.
So you dropped your self-titled album back in June, but then this past October you dropped Chopped Not Slopped version. Why is that?
I like chopped and screw music. I listen to it, yeah. So I thought it would be cool to do my own project like that because I actually listened to it myself. So and then I wanted to see what it sounded like, and it
Mm-hmm.
sounded pretty cool. So I kind of wanted to put my own version out there.
And do you feel like you face more challenges as a female coming up in this industry rather than a male would have? Or
I do, but I think that's normal. That's just how it is. That's today's music scene. Like that's just how it is. But it's not a bad thing, you know. But it's very much expected.
and I know you're one of the many few artists who are still performing these days. Like, how is that? Are the crowds different? Do you guys have like restrictions in place, or is it like just wide open?
It's really wide open. It's not really restrictions. The crowds are pretty much the same as they would be as if stuff was open. But
Mm-hmm.
I guess if you just really want to come, you gonna come. So it ain't really been a big difference. But yeah, we still have been trying to just move around in spite of that.
Okay, so like they're saying it's gonna be like a second wave coming up. Are you guys still planning on doing?
Oh yeah, like we always gonna continue to push our content. That's probably the most important thing. So we'll never stop doing that. If anything, we'll speed up on content.
So on your Twitter, you pointed out the fact that you've been in this industry for only 2 years. You have no double XL freshman list and you have no major cosign, but yet Nicki Minaj has acknowledged you. How does that feel to have one of the top rappers in this industry like acknowledge you?
That feels amazing. I always thought at some point it would be somebody, and for it to be her, that was pretty cool. That was dope. Like it was unreal, but at the same time, it was kind of like, damn, that's lit. So yeah.
Okay. So like since Nicki showed up to your song, has any other artist tried to get in contact with you, try to do music with you or
Since then, I mean, that was probably only like 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
Since then, probably not. But before that, like, yeah, that was kind of already like happening.
So, being that you've only been in this game for 2 years, but like your career grew rapidly, what advice would you give to other up and coming female rappers?
I would just say, stay consistent. That's the biggest thing. Um, and you just have to really want to do it. That's the only thing that's gonna get it is just the passion and the consistency. So if it's not that, then I don't know. So I would just say that.
So, what's your favorite moment of your career thus far?
Seeing people react to my music.
Oh, I love
That
that.
would
I love
be.
that. Being that you're a female rapper, your music is hard, and you're from Texas. Like, you get a lot of comparisons to Megan Thee Stallion. Like, does that phase you in any way, or just you just let that roll off your back?
I'm over it at this point. It's annoying at this point, so it don't even bother me no more. That's like the first question every interview. So at this point, it's like, oh, here's that again. So yeah, I just overlook it.
And I've seen you do a lot of freestyles. Like you did one over Lil Baby's "We Paid," and you did one over Waka Flocka's "Oh Let's Do It." So, like, do you ever see yourself doing like a rap battle?
I would. I'm not against it.
Ooh, I would love
Yeah,
to see that.
that sound kind of fun.
Yeah. And with your flow, I definitely think like, dang, she would be great at that. So, what are some goals that you set yourself as an artist? You set for yourself.
Really just becoming, a better artist. I'm always looking into growing as an artist. So that's probably my biggest thing. And just overall being successful. I don't think it's any goal bigger than that. So that's just the main objective. Is just, being comfortably successful.
So my last two questions for you, like aside from the music, would you venture off into doing any businesses like clothing, makeup, shoes?
I would do all of that: clothes, hair, makeup, nails.
Okay.
All of that. Yeah.
So what more can we expect from the one and only Miss Erica Banks?
Just more music, more content, more videos, more shows, more everything. It's
Yeah.
always more what's, being put out. So that's all I can say. If I say too much, you're not gonna tune in. So I'm gonna just
Yep.
leave it where it's at.